Hello and welcome to this Sonic Generations modding tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll teach you how to make basic voice mods. Now, this doesn't include adding trick voices, quickstep, or more voices than the game allows. We'll save that for the next one. If you haven't watched the first tutorial on how to make music mods, please go back and watch it now, as a lot of the same principles apply. Alright, let's begin. First, grab any voice file from any mod or the main game. First, go to the BB3 folder inside the disk folder, then open the voices folder. Open sonic.ar.00 with the Generations archive editor and extract the file inside somewhere. Next, open the CSB builder and click on File, then Import, and select the file you just extracted and click OK to import it. Of course, you can change the directory if you want. We'll only be focusing on the sound element nodes. Just grab your new clips and replace them by right-clicking on the sound element node and clicking Set Audio to replace the intro files. Please note that your clips should not have the same name as the original files. Alright, now that that's done, we can go to the synth nodes to adjust the volume. Be careful, as the game has a dynamic normalizer built in. This means that if something appears really loud in Windows, that it might be really low in volume or barely audible in-game. You can adjust the volume of your tracks and sounds. However, if that fails, you might have to amplify the sound using something like Audacity or Goldwave. You can get Audacity for free at the provided link. Goldwave costs money. For this tutorial, I'm using Forces clips, so I can just import and adjust the volume in the builder since the volume between boost games, except colors, always uses the same volume levels. Don't forget to save your project every once in a while. Alright, now let's move on to Playback Options. There are a total of 4. I'll be explaining all of them right now. There's Sequential, which plays all sounds on a synth in order, one by one, each time the track is played. There's Random, which takes a random sound on the track and plays it each time the track is played. Next, there's Random No Repeat, which plays a sound on the track randomly but makes sure to not repeat what has already been played. And lastly, there's Polyphonic. This will play all sounds on one track at the same time. You can adjust the volume for the entire track globally or per sound. Personally, Mario likes to adjust the volume for both. Next, let's talk about Playback Probability. This determines how many times a track or sound will be played when it's being called by the game. So, if you set this to 100, you'll hear "Woo!" a lot. 90 will provide a break if it's spammed a lot. 50 will only play it half the time, and 0 doesn't play them at all, ever. For the Unleashed mod, Mario made the choice 90. However, you can adjust this as you want. You can even use values like 74, 76, 79, and so on.
69 is always a good option in my opinion.
Alright, you're done. Time to build the CSB and pack it back into the archive. Be sure to make a new mod in case you don't want to lose your old mod. If something doesn't sound right, you can always load your project file and adjust whatever you like. That concludes this tutorial. If you like what you saw and heard, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to Mario here, and my channel if you want. I do music, and I even have some Sonic stuff on here. So go check that out if you want.